Yeah, everything is ready.
So guys, we're supposed to have Mrs. Nampaji, but I think she's still joining us. But today we are looking at kusoma sa. I don't know, I sent the work to Google Classroom. I hope you guys saw the work. I hope you saw the work. So class, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we were supposed to read that passage on siku za wiki, but because we've started our lesson late, because most of you had a problem in joining, we are going to start with sa. We are starting with sa. But who can tell us what sa is?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher. I would
Yes,
like to
please.
write that passage in our books.
Yes,
We're
you're
going to
supposed to
write
write
that
this.
passage in our books.
Yes, the work is already in Google Classroom. Actually, the reason why I sent the work yesterday is because I wanted you to write them in your books. Because I wanted you to write the work in your books. So I hope that question is answered. So who can tell us what sa is?
Time.
Yes.
Time.
Okay, so sa is time. Thank you so much, Asante. So we are told that sa, okay, I think most of us have sa, or most of us have watches, right? I know majority of us have watches. So if you have a watch, whatever you have is called sa. And even at home we have wall clocks. Those the wall clock is also called sa. So we are told that sa ni chombo ambacho huonyesha wakati. Sa ni chombo ambacho huonyesha or watch is chombo is like an equipment that shows time. It's something that shows time, and we are told that siku nzima ina saa 24. A full day has 24 hours, and we know half a day has 12 hours. 12 plus 12 making it 24. So saa ni chombo ambacho huonyesha wakati. Wakati is time. I remember we talked about that when you were still at. Yes, please. Yes.
I was asking that what is the meaning of the first statement,
That
which
is what I'm
is
trying to
Sani
explain.
had gone off.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain. So saa ni chombo ambacho huonyesha wakati. It means that saa, either a clock, a watch, yes, is an equipment that shows time. Ambacho is that. Then huonyesha, that shows. Huonyesha is something that that shows. Like remember we talked about hupika, kucheza. It's something that something keeps doing or someone keeps doing. So ni chombo ambacho huonyesha wakati. Wakati is time. And then siku nzima ina saa 24. 24 is 24. So siku nzima, a full day. Siku is day. Then nzima is a full day, a complete day has 24 hours. And half a day has how many hours? 12 hours. Then we have the vocabulary that we keep using when it comes to time. So msamiati unaotumiwa kwenye saa. When we talk about msamiati, remember last week we said msamiati is vocabulary. So this is a vocabulary that is used while telling time. We have dakika. Who can tell us what dakika is?
Second.
Second.
Minute.
Yeah, somebody's who wants to be excused?
Me.
Yes.
Dakika is minute.
Is time. And you said za is also time, so both of them are time.
Yes, both of them are time. Yes, when you say sa is like the actual watch. The watch is called sa. And then time is also called sa. It's a synonym. You know, is it called a homophone? What? A word that has different meanings. I don't know. What are they called in English? I think it's a homophone. When you get a word, yeah, a word that has different meanings. Okay, so thank you. Please mute. So we have that. Please mute. So we have dakika. Dakika is sound. Dakika is actually minutes. Someone had talked about minutes. Yes. So dakika is minutes. So if you have the work in your book, please I request that you put the translations there. So saa moja ina dakika 60. So we are told that saa moja is 1 hour. 1 hour has 60 minutes. Are we together, class?
Yes.
Are we together? Okay. Then we have sekunde. Sekunde, dakika, good. Yes, asante sana. So sekunde is second. And we are called that, yes, thank you. So dakika moja ina sekunde 60. Dakika moja ina sekunde 60 simply means that 1 minute, dakika moja is 1 minute has 60 seconds. Is that true?
Yes.
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 Asante. And then we have nusu. Nusu is like half. A nusu of something is half. So a half, dakika nusu, let me say that dakika nusu has dakika 30 or 30 minutes. So that is 30 minutes. Like half of the 60 is 30. That is nusu. Then we have robo. Robo is dakika 15. The one that I think we said that we say, is it 15 minutes past?
Yes.
A quarter. Yes. A quarter past, maybe a quarter past this time. So that is robo. That is dakika 15. And then we have kasorobo. Kasorobo is dakika 15 kuingia saa ingine. Dakika 15 kuingia saa ingine simply means that these are 15 minutes to another hour. I think this is what we say a quarter to. Is it a quarter to? What is 45 minutes?
Yes, it's a quarter to.
Yes, it's a quarter.
Yes, dear.
What does
Maybe you unshare and share on a bigger screen.
Okay. Yes, who has a question? As Mrs. Nampaj is sharing her screen.
I was asking what kasorobo means.
Okay, so kasorobo is a quarter. A quarter. If you say 15 minutes past, like for example, it's 9 a.m. When you say 15 minutes past 9, you say that is not, the 15 minutes past is a quarter. Are we together?
About
so
that second last word.
We are still explaining.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
The one you said.
What does the word robo mean?
Robo is dakika 10. Okay, sorry, dakika 15 is robo. So a
Yes.
quarter is robo, then kasorobo is 15 minutes too. So are we together?
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes.
what about nusu? Nusu.
Nusu is 30 minutes. Like when you say 12:30. When you say 12:30, you can that like let's use 9 a.m. In Kiswahili you will say saa tatu na nusu.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Charity. Charity. Okay, so let's continue.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Charity, please make sure that your background is actually very quiet.
Teacher, I was asking that, does that mean that robo is 15 minutes past?
No.
Then kasorobo
Yeah.
is 15 minutes too.
Yes, exactly. That is it. So robo is 15 minutes past, and then kasorobo is 15 minutes too. Thank you so much. So that is it.
Okay.
I have seen people's hands. Tirabo, do you have a question?
Teacher, sorry, I left my hand up by mistake.
Katrina.
Excuse me, teacher. Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
I was requesting that people mute because I'm being affected by the echoes.
Okay. So after immediately after giving your feedback, to make sure you mute. Nalule, Shugi, do you have a question?
No, that's all.
Okay. So please ensure that you mute. Please let's stop inconveniencing others. So as we were saying, then we have a kamili is exactly. Kamili is exactly, and we say that with kamili, hakuna dakika. Sorry, hakuna dakika ambayo imepita kwenye saa. It's the exact time. Like now when you say 9 a.m. 9 a.m. that is the exact time.
Hi.
Rema, please mute. Rema, mute or I put you back to the waiting room. And then we have a dhuhuri. We have like a dhuhuri. A dhuhuri is noon, or you can say mchana. Mchana is like daytime. Okay, we are going to see more of that. Mrs. Paji, just take your screen up a bit. And then we have jioni, which is evening. We have usiku, which is night. The other things that I haven't added, but I'm going to add them to Google Classroom. We have alasiri. Alasiri is very early in the morning. Alasiri is very early in the morning. And then now we have mchana, which is daytime. Alasiri. Alasiri is very early. Alasiri is in the from around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is alasiri, and then very early in the morning is alfajiri. I am going to add that to Google Classroom.
There's also asubuhi.
Or maybe
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
What about okay, like when you're saying good morning, you say what do you say? Okay, what about asubuhi? Yeah.
You just say
what about asubuhi?
Habari ya asubuhi. So
morning is asubuhi morning.
Yes, it's morning.
Excuse me, teacher.
So can I add it?
Yes.
What's the spelling of
Yes, you can add it.
and al-sali. Ali, those ones. Then that means very early in the morning. And
okay,
okay,
I've understood your question. So yes, in the morning is asubuhi. You can add that. I'm also going to add to Google Classroom. So alfajiri is very, very early in the morning. Alfajiri is A, L, F, A, J, I, R, I. That's alfajiri. Then we have alasiri. Alasiri. Alasiri is A, L, A, S, I, R, I. That's alasiri. That's from 3 p.m. to around 5. Then we have from around 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. being jioni. And then we have usiku, which is night. So those are the vocabulary that has to do with time. And so from there we are going to see how we read time in Kiswahili.
Teacher?
Yes, who has a question?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Charity. Pamela? Please, if you have a question, put your hand up. Pamela?
This vocabulary, you gave it to us in the first lockdown. So should I repeat the work?
You can add what you don't have. Add what you don't have. Chirabo?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Chirabo.
What does it stand for? Does it stand for like afternoon or late in the evening?
Alasiri stands from 3 p.m. to around 5 p.m.
Is there another word to describe that?
It's just alasiri.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Yes. Yes, Crown?
I want to know Al-Hasiri and Al-Fajiri, which one is the earlier one?
Al-Fajiri is early. Al-Fajiri, early. Then Al-Asiri is in the around evening time. Yes, Gloria. I saw Gloria's hand. Okay. Yes, Best.
Teacher.
So I request Chirabo and Crown to actually lower their hands. If your question has been answered, you lower your hand. Best.
Teacher, I was asking, what does Dinochini mean?
Dinachini?
Yes.
What's the spelling?
I was asking what it means.
What is Dinachini? I don't know the spelling. I don't know whether you have the right spelling. Maybe you can just post it in the chat.
Okay.
So that I see the spelling. Yes, Vivian.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
How about midnight? What is midnight?
Midnight is katikati ya usiku. Katikati ya usiku. Okay. So asante. So let's continue with the reading time. How do we read time in Kiswahili? And when you look at, there are some images that are on our screen. So when you see the images, we have the first one. The first one I've already done it for us. So unlike in English, I just want to make a small difference for us to understand. Unlike in English, where we have time being like now, like what we have, like let me just say that, like let's use an example of the one. There is a 1 after 12. Have you seen the 1 after 12? Where we say 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. in Kiswahili is saa saba. So 1 becomes saba. let me just say 1 p.m. is saa saba. If you can write, you can write 1 p.m. saa saba, 2 p.m. saa nane, 3 p.m. saa tisa.
A bit too fast.
It's okay. I'm still going to post the same work to Google Classroom. You don't need to worry.
Christine.
Yes.
It's like counting in local language, Luganda. Sawa msanvu, sawa mnana.
We don't know Luganda.
Okay, you can even you can still count in your local language and you'll see it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's like counting in the local language. Instead of one, we say sawa msanvu.
Sawa. Yes. So Crown, what is it in your local? What is 1 p.m. in your local language?
I understand it's the same.
Yes, best. Is that Uchirabo? Yes.
Yes, teacher. So if it is 1 o'clock, it is samoja.
Sasaba. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is Teacher Javi?
I've put her in the waiting room.
Yes, I don't know which Hannah is that, but that is really bad manners. You cannot do that in a lesson. Okay, don't even bring her back to the lesson. Let her be there.
Okay.
So we were saying that now when you're reading time, 1 p.m. becomes saa saba in Kiswahili. It's just like in the local language. And then where did we reach? We have 3 p.m. saa tisa, and then 4. Mr. Zampang, your screen is we can't see your screen well. And then we have saa kumi, 4 p.m. Then we have saa kumi na moja, 5 p.m. Then we have saa kumi na mbili, 6 p.m. Then we have saa moja, 7 p.m. Then we have saa mbili, 8 p.m. Then we have saa tatu, 9 p.m. Then we have saa nne, 10 p.m. Then we have after saa nne we have saa tano, which is 5 p.m. And then we have saa sita, which is saa sita, which is 12, either 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. So it depends. So in Kiswahili, when you want to say maybe, for example, 1 p.m., that is saa saba ya mchana. And then 1 a.m. is saa saba ya asubuhi, because 1 a.m. is in the morning. So it's saa saba, you just use saa saba ya mchana, saa saba ya asubuhi. Saa kumi na mbili ya jioni, or saa kumi na mbili ya asubuhi. Are we together?
Christine.
Yes, Mrs. Zampang.
I think the same happens to the morning hours. It's not only afternoon.
Yes.
Because even in the morning, you'll say saa moja, asubuhi, saa mbili, asubuhi. So the whole time thing is like in the local language.
Yes.
Saa tatu, asubuhi, not only afternoon.
Yes. Yeah, so that is so, Mrs. Zampang, I don't know why your screen is very small. We can't see everything on your screen. Maybe, yes, thank you so much. It's not good. It's good. So class, I hope we've understood how we do time. So make sure that you know that in the morning You know what is in the morning, you know what is in the afternoon, and then in the evening, and then at night. So that you can even say saa tatu ya usiku or saa tatu ya asubuhi. Or you can say saa sita ya mchana or saa sita ya asubuhi.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
How do you say 1:45 in Kiswahili?
Okay, we are still going to see that. We are going to talk about that. Hosanna.
Yes, teacher. I was asking when you're going to send the work on Google Classroom. Are you going to send their translations in English?
Okay, I'll send a few of the translations, and then the others you can do them.
Okay, thank you. Then I was also asking, is there going to be like an activity after?
Yes, we are going to have an activity. Mrs. Napaji, could you just let's look at what is below that.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. No, okay. I wanted to okay. It's okay. Let's just
Excuse
go
me,
up.
teacher.
We want the images.
I was asking if you would explain to me how to tell time because I had gone off.
Okay, we are still explaining how to tell time, Charity. Just pay attention. Okay, so we were saying, okay, when you look at the first one we have saa moja na nusu. So saa moja na nusu, that is 7:30. 7:30. We have the 30 being nusu we had said. And then when you look at the second one is that is 9. It can either be 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. So that is saa tatu kamili. Saa tatu kamili. You say saa tatu kamili. In English, you'll say 9 o'clock or 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. And then the third one, we have in English, that is 2:45.
Excuse me, teacher, why do you say kamili?
Kamili? You say kamili because that's the exact time. You say kamili because it's the exact time.
Teacher, so isn't sir.
Come again. I didn't get your question.
Sure, isn't 90, sir. I'm saying
so
that
I think you are not
times
attentive.
I was supposed to use not that
okay. Okay. I think you are not attentive when we were explaining from the beginning that in Kiswahili you read time the same way as you read time in your local languages. So when you say that when the hour hand is pointing at 9, it means that is it's actually 9, like 9 at night. But you don't say that it's 9. You don't say that it's 9. You don't say saa tisa in Kiswahili. You say it is saa tatu. So saa tatu in Kiswahili is actually 9 p.m. in English. While the 3, when the hand is pointing at 3, it will be saa tisa. So that is 3 p.m. is saa tisa in Kiswahili. Are we together? Okay, so let's continue.
Yes.
However, there is somebody, I don't know who has not muted. There is someone that is not concentrating. Let me just see. Who was Charity? Is that you? Please mute. And then we have the third one. When you see it is so we have the hour hand pointing at 1. I think that's 1. And then the minute hand pointing at 9. That means in English it is 1:45. So in Kiswahili that is saa saba na dakika 45. 5:45. Saa 7 na dakika 45.
Oh, saa 8 kasorobo.
You say, teacher.
Aha, you say saa 8 kasorobo.
Saidi na Asha ni
Teacher, can you please repeat?
Saidi.
Okay. So we are saying
small.
We are saying that is when that is saa 7. You can say saa 7 na dakika 45 or saa 7 kasorobo. When you say saa 7 kasorobo, it means that it's 15 minutes to.
It's saa 8 kasorobo.
Saa 8 kasorobo. It's 15 minutes to 2. 15 minutes to 2. That is kasorobo.
Thank you, teacher.
Remember, we said that robo is 15 minutes past. We said that robo is 15 minutes past, and then kasorobo is 15 minutes to. So in this case, you will say that saa 7 na dakika 45, or you say saa 8 kasorobo, meaning 15 minutes to 2. And then when we look at the third one, sorry, the fourth one.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What does sasa mean?
Sasa?
Yes.
Where did you get it from?
Because I was hearing you guys using it many times. Sasa.
Sasa means
no. It means now.
Oh,
okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. When you say sasa ni saa ngapi? No, okay, sasa ni saa ngapi is what time is it now?
Teacher Christine.
Yes,
I think she hears Swahili people greeting each other. Sasa, that's why she's saying they talk about it so often. Like people greeting Sasa.
Okay.
But ideally it should be now. Sasa meaning now.
Yeah. Sasa.
It's
Or
like,
on the other side,
like
it is
the way in Luganda. Teacher Christine.
Yes.
Maybe I could tell her the way in Luganda people say chikati. Chikati. It is not an official greeting word, but they say chikati. So in Swahili, it is like the way people greeting, saying sasa. But ideally, it is not an official greeting. It is just the street language. I hope she has understood.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, teacher. Teachers, I wanted to ask,
yes,
how do you read the
you can
time
ask
on
the question.
On the how do you read that? The third clock face or among the first three? Like when you want to say that there are 15 minutes to 2, how do you read it?
Okay, so Charity, please pay attention. I say that when you're reading that one, 15 minutes to 2, you say saa 8 kasorobo. You see, those are 15 minutes to 2. Or you can say that saa 7 na dakika 45. I hope you got that. However, I can see some hands up. I can see it's Ario.
Teacher.
Yes, Ario. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Atukunda, I think Ario has some network problem. Atukunda.
I was just asking if you want to say 15 minutes to 2, like 2 p.m. Do you say saa 8 kasorobo ya mchana? Do you say it like that?
No. It will depend, because at that time, maybe the person would know what you're talking about. So you just say saa 8 kasorobo. Saa nane kasorobo. Okay, so let's continue. So the fourth one we have these are actually 50 minutes past 5. So here you say, okay, I think past 4. So you say saa kumi na dakika 50. Saa kumi na dakika 50. And then when you go to the last one, I don't know, let me have one of you to tell us what the last one, to read for us time when it comes to the last one.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
The previous time, the one that you said in Kiswahili, it was for which time in English?
The previous one,
the previous, yes.
4:50 or 4:50. That is, it's maybe 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. and 50 minutes past 4. So you say saa kumi na dakika 50. Saa kumi na dakika 50. I want someone to tell us the last time, to read for us the last one. Let me have Birunji.
Excuse me, teacher. I have a question.
Yes.
So when you say saa kumi na dakika 50, does it mean like 10 minutes to a certain time, or you're saying the exact time?
50 minutes. 50 minutes past a certain time.
Thank you, teacher.
I want someone to answer for us the last one. Yes, Birunji Rena.
Saa tatu na
Rena, I think
dakika.
your network is bad. Let me have Shalom.
Saa tatu na dakika 55.
Yes. So it is actually saa tatu na dakika 55. It's almost even like our time, but I think we already 10. So please, guys, I request that you first hold on for like 5 minutes. We wind up. Please don't go off. Don't leave the classroom yet. Let's hold on for, because we started a bit late. So that is it. So it is saa tatu na dakika 55. Asante sana, Shalom. So class, that is how we read. We read time in Kiswahili. Teacher Nampaji, do you think we should continue with tarehe?
No, Teacher Christine, we can't break even.
We can't?
We can't. It's already 1 minute past 10. So we can't look at tarehe. We shall just rush to I'll do this next week.
Ass no breaking ass mouth. Hear my shit so tight. When we fuck my pussy talk. I just tell them what I want. Cause I got another nigga.
That is Alice Grace.
Fuck me good. Chase these niggas out.
Hannah is back.
No, that is Grace. Grace? Alice Grace. The next time, please behave.
Excuse me, teacher.
Next time, please behave. Yes?
Excuse me, teacher. Please repeat the last number.
Yes.
So the last number is that somebody had already answered it. If you're the one writing on that screen.
Crown, can you stop writing? And Janice Katongoli, can you stop?
Okay. So the last one is actually 9:55. So you say saa tatu na dakika 55. Saa tatu na dakika 55.
Teacher Javi?
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher.
Can you clear the annotations on the screen? Okay, you can annotate and then you can clear all.
Excuse me, teacher Christine.
Yes.
They changed the passcode and some people are having difficulties in entering the class.
Please tell them to go to Google Classroom and get the link from there. They have to log into Google Classroom to get the link.
Okay.
Yes, Mubezi, do you have a question?